Hey everyone, once again welcome back. Today in this video we are going to implement the email functionality, how we can send the email to our customer, right? How we can send the email reference link to the customer, right, or other users. So we are going to simply add a model and then we will implement the form, and inside the form we will use a to and then message, and then we will add this link, right? Or we can simply directly add a share button using the shared through an email. And yes, I think I need to do this same thing here. So simply share it with email, and then I need to specify the email ID, and like this. I don't want to add this into the another tab. So go here and do in the model. I want to add this through the I want to add another share button here, right? Okay, so share button would be the this you can say that it will be href share, right? And then this would be, this should not be, this would be a simple link, right? So add this, so style flow to right, refresh user, and then share. Let's add some margin between these two ones. So add the NBSP, ASP, refresh, and then on it. It's not adding the. Let's go here. Okay, and then I think I need to add the flex property. Or our this one is on the right side, so I don't want to use this on the left side. No, it looks good on the right side, right? So I need to add some space between these two ones. So how can I add space, right? Because I added these both one on the left side. So we can say that margin of left or right, margin right to npx, refresh on it. Yes, we have space, and I want to also add some margin from the top. Margin top 5, yes, 5 is fine. Okay, on it, and yes, now it looks more prettier, right? And when I will click on this button, so I want to display share it on email, we can say that share on, share it with mail, right? So whenever I will click on this button, so this button will display functionality of this a participant email, where I can choose the participant email, right? Okay, so here I want to display an input for text, and then this we can say that this will be done email, and then this will be the, don't need this name, this will be the email, and then class would be the form control. And then here I want to display it when I will click on this button, so then I want to display this out, right? So simply uh, add a button functionality. I add a click event here, share uh, share with mail, right? So when I will click on this, so this will become visible, so by default this will be hidden. Okay, so let's go here, add a new script here. I will click on it, click okay function, and then I want to by default I want to make this disable, right, this email, right? So simply go here and add this email height, right? and when I will click on this, I want to make this visible. Email dot show. So now let's give it a try. Share it with email, and yes, email is visible, and it's refreshing the web page because here I'm using the empty href, right? So simply fill it with the javascript to void 0. It will not refresh this web page, right? Share it with email, and yes, here we can add a functionality, add a label here top, sender email, oh sorry, it will be the receiver, or we can say that to mail, or to simply to. And then I want to add here, for this I want to add the to br, and then refresh it, click on it, share it with email, and yes, this one is now looks pretty. And here I need also a button, and then this two should be also by default hidden, right? So I want to add this inside a div. This div should be the idea of share or share email div, right? So this one would be the by default hidden, right? So as like we did this for email, so I want to now hide the whole div, right? So if I will add something inside this div, everything will be hidden, and I will click on this button, so this will be visible, right? And after this I want to add a new button, which is it should be, the button should be, what's the name of button? I want to send email, right? Okay, and then I want to add a class of button, right? Similar button like this, or I don't want to, this one is a little bit longer. Okay, and then let's give it a refresh, test this out. Done. Add link, and we need to add some margin top to refresh on it, share, and yes, looks so pretty. Here we need to add the to email, and then send email, right? So this message will be instantly, this clipboard functionality will be, we will add this behind the scene, because maybe it will be interrupted with the user, right? So that's why we want to copy this behind the scene, right? And after copying this, we want to add this in this for now let me make this text, right? And then this would be the what's the idea of this one? This would we can say that hash to link for mail, right? And here whenever user will click on it, so we want to add this selected value inside this value, right? So here simply add this dot well, okay, and which value. So I want to copy this, so this thing I want to add this into the journal variable, should be the copy text, well, empty. So I want to make this copy text, and okay, we can get this through this copy dot value, right? This one, we can make this copy text globally, so we can access this value outside of this one. So let me try it that I'm still able to use this or not. Console.log, and then copy text dot value, right? Simply refresh it, Okay, close this one, click on it, refer, generate this link. Okay, and then click on it, share with email, share it with email. Now it's returning the undefined, right? Copy text functionality isn't here, so I need to add right, so I need to add the copy text another property, right? I will save this inside this copy text here to copy text to value, right, like this. Then I will use this here in the console log. So refresh it, click on it, generate link, click on it, share it with email. If I visit this out, still returning the empty stuff. Copy text is returning the empty, right? So here I'm using this clipboard dot write text. Okay. How to get the copy text? That's the how to get the clipboard value in jQuery. Okay, here we can get this through, maybe we can get this through this one. So let's simply go here and paste this stuff. Okay, fresh headline, returning the true, right? Returning the true. Okay, so how to get clipboard data, right? Okay, let me do it here that this pressed, I want to use this board. Okay, so go here, give it a read from here. If clipboard.data.get text, right? We can do this like this, but let me find some simple answer. Okay, jQuery here. Element dot html dot select, like this. And display this html select. Oh, we have this oh my god, we have this value inside this input, right? So you can simply get this from this hashed input, right? So why I'm making this too complex? So simply make this console dot log, and then here simply make this to the val. So give it a refresh. Okay, click on it, refer, generate link, click on it, and yes, we are getting this out. And now we need to copy this same and we need to add this here, right? So refresh on it here, share it with email, and it's wouldn't assign this to this one. Let me make sure that why it's not assigning this hashed linked, and this one is correct, right? No, we are not when you click on it you want to, let me add some dummy value here to make sure that generate link here, yes, copying the dummy value, getting the dummy value. So why it's not getting the Mhm. Why it's not getting the this value? So this value would be the hashed email link for email dot well. Let's give it a try again. Generate link, share it with email. Still it's empty, right? I don't know why it's not applying here. So let me make this hash to x. Okay, it is like this well, and console dot log, console.log, and this will be the hash text. So give it a refresh. Wait, wait, and still it's also getting the empty, right? Hash to, oh my god, I'm getting this here input email. Oh, I need to get it from this oh, I'm adding the signing this to the same one. So let me hashed link, get it from the hashed link, right? So I am copying it from the wrong one. So refresh it, generate link, and yes, now it's here, displaying here, and also displaying here, right? So now I don't want to make this input visible, right? So I want to make this hidden, right? So user cannot change this value, and here you can see that there is a functionality of user can edit this out, so make this disabled, right? So this input, so make this so disabled, give it a refresh, and maybe we cannot select the disabled input value, but let's give it a try. Refresh. Yes, link copied. Just no, it's not copying the disabled value, right? So we need to make this through the another functionality to make this unchangeable, right? Fresh, if I go a new tab, and yes, now it's copying, right? So user this should be I don't want to apply the disable change. What should I'm not able to write it properly. Not editable input HTML would be the, yeah, read only. Yes, I want to use this. Read only. Yes, that's the awesome answer. Click on it, generate link. Yes, it's generated, and user cannot interact with this one. If I click on it, yes, copied, go a new tab, and yes, successfully we are also able to copy this one, right? And here if I click on it, so I'm going to enter this email here, and then this message is copied inside a new input field, right? So later on I will get this inside the controller, right? So then I will send this here in the controller and then receive this out, right? So in this way you can implement the copy functionality and then send it to the email. And I will do this in the next video, and if you like this video, subscribe this channel and support me on my mission to shoot more premium courses freely on the YouTube. So share it with your friends. I will meet you in the next one, and also share your feedback about this series. Bye bye.